Everybody, welcome back. I'm Pastor Marco. And this is Big Heart Dating. That's right. Part 3. I talked about the last 2 episodes. Both versions of Big Heart Dating about college education. Alright, it was pretty emotional for me to talk about that. I want you guys to finish college first. Then you can get a job anywhere without having chained to someone special. Oh, please, I want not to live over there. No, I want it over here. Fight. No good. That's what happened. What I was trying to tell you on the first part of the college, high school dating. That my teacher, the same one, talk about the luck and the heart. Which one? You can have both. Okay. She said, what I'm going to talk about. They didn't give a chance yesterday. She wished she did not marry till after. But she loved him. They met during freshman. Married senior. She had children and all that. But said she would later. Because she would have a chance to set down. Now, here's another example that I've experienced. Smart move of mine. Way back when I was 17, I finally had my first true out-of-state girlfriend during high school. Out of state. While everybody else in my high school had girlfriends, they're all the guys had girlfriends in the same high school. I knew a couple of them got married to each other from the same school. Yep. 142 in my class, but 139 graduated. Get 3 fail high school, include 1 who's deaf. It's not because it was difficult for him because he's deaf. It's a whole other thing. I'm not going to talk about that. That's his business. That's his problem. But anyway, just out of that, probably I think at least 4 married off each other from the same class. They're called high school sweethearts. Yeah, there's a lot of high school sweethearts. There's a lot of people who have done that back in the 20th century. Even though today they still do, but it's not the same. They're hesitating, they're holding back. But it was the 60s, 70s, and 80s, in the first half of the 90s. All that period, thanks to the Industrial Revolution of the 60s, the hippie, Woodstock, peace, alright. They became open-minded. And a lot of fornication, a lot of them. Matter of fact, one high school, 3 out of 4 girls, I remember. It was the deaf school, not here, deaf school. 3 out of 4 deaf girls got pregnant. They had to shut down the high school because too many left because of their pregnancy. It was hurting the school. Not only that, they said they had to spend it a year, no school for a year, because of all that. And reorganized and have a better plan, and to cool them down. No more fooling around. It worked. And they came back up successfully. Back in the 80s, 1 out of 4 girls got pregnant. Don't do it, guys. Stop it. Girls, cross your legs. Don't open it. Shame on you. Even the question, oh yeah, I'm sorry to say that, but I'm sure there are girls like that. Because high school, you want to experience things. Look at the Amish, the Ramaga. They allow 18-year-olds, if you want to go to the world, experience that, you can come back. But you have to stay that way. Or, if you love the world, you cannot come back. You stay out. And the family will not talk to you anymore. That's the Amish, maybe Mennonite too. They call it English. We're the English. So to see why you really need to control your children. Same way with college. It'll be a bunch of parties, the frat sororities, studies group and things like that. They really will get out of control. And lately a lot of fraternities got caught with hazing and for funeral. Disgusted. That's why you have to wait till after college. Then you really can be more mature. You're in the real world. You're going to have a 9 to 5 or then you can marry. Well, time goes by fast, 37 minutes. Now, I've already talked about all that. The last 2.5, now it's half, okay? Spectacular. Now let's talk about Christian. You graduate from homeschooling or from Christian school. Usually they're more fundamental that they are more strict. No fooling around, keep chastity, no fooling around, you know what I mean? Not like regular high school. Now, especially for the homeschooling, going to college, it's not the same that you remember learning how at home by your parents or your tutor. Because if you go to a Christian school, you learn how to associate with both sides of the fence, the boy and the girl. You learn how to be friends with the same gender, and you're learning how to date with the opposite gender. Now, the reason why I'm talking about Christian college is because if you're going to become a pastor, missionary, or a church leader, they prefer married people. Married. So many times, I think maybe 95% of them have to find somebody by the time they graduate and marry before graduation, because they're gonna go start being a pastor. I remember a church up in Syracuse. We hired a new assistant pastor because the senior pastor was retiring. His son took over to become senior pastor, but they needed assistant pastor. He just graduated from college, so a month later, they finally settled in. And I watched how You have to start. You have to start sweeping the floor and things like that and work with the children ministry. Most new pastors start with ministry to the children when they graduated from college. That's realistic. I remember I was in Dutch America. They assigned me to children. I want to work with the guys. No, children. It's to teach you. You have to learn how to control your transgression with adults. It's a whole different ballgame than with children. They want to teach you parental roles in preparation, not only for your own, but for the church as a whole. I ran out of time, but I'm going to continue. So that's why many times Christians graduate from college or marry. The secular, like a regular university like Duke University, Harvard, golly gosh, University of Miami or UCLA, or SoCal. I can't name them all. There's got to be about 300-400 different universities and colleges, not to mention community colleges. Many of them do not marry by that senior year. They do it afterwards. But I told you the first two, you have to wait till after you graduate, because what if your special one wants to go live in that city and you want to be in that city, city B, she wants city A. It's thousands of miles apart, but that's the only city that kind of feel you want to be in, like I told you. Hard to die. How many cities for that? I'm not talking about the college itself. I'm talking about the cities in the United States required to die. 2 cities. Well, LA used to be pretty big, but it has gone small. They closed up some of it. But LA, one. Those are for experimental college. The real main design is in Detroit. Yeah, Detroit. Because of the big 3, now 2. General Motors and Ford. There's no car design here. I'm in Wilson, South Carolina. There's another thing, RV. Mainly they're in Eckhart, Indiana. Well, that area up in the north. It's just east of South Bend. That's where North Dane. That famous, especially famous college football team there. It's about 2 hours east of Chicago. Gary, Indiana, just down the border. Okay. Now see what I mean for snowmobile in the United States. That's way up in Minnesota, northwest of Minnesota. The Arctic, Deep River Falls, Polaris, Rosenau. Only an hour, actually 55 minutes away, people said that. It's pretty close. All the other snowmobile brands are gone. There's a few RV companies in other states like Iowa with Winnebago. Okay? Campus in Minnesota. Castilla in Texas. Here in South Carolina, there was Bigfoot RV one time. There's another brand here, I forgot what it's called. But the bill here in daManlius, South Carolina, or just Matthew, I can't remember. Very, very small company. You see what I'm getting at? But for pastor, it's all over the country, all over the world. It depends on where you're being called to go where. For a Christian wife married to someone who have theology degree or pastoral bachelor degree or higher, usually bachelor degrees you can, unless you have your work experience degree. That's what I have. Work experience degree. It's legal, okay? Because I've done 4 years of mission trip and been on the board of directors. I preach here online and up in Syracuse in person. I've done Miami, Syracuse, and I did mission Central America, as I mentioned. So that's work experience. I have the spirit. And that's why at deaf Bible college I'm at. Saw that I did 4 year experience in Central America already. It kind of, I can see that a little upset because they want me to go through their program. But they saw I've already got experience, and I think they didn't really want me to be there because I already got experience. Yep. Anyway, so if you're a Christian in Bible college, you better start looking for somebody. The dropout rate is a lot less than a secular college. They have faith in the Lord. And they have the ability to continue. If they accept the calling from God, they will still do what God wants them to do. So that's why you need to find somebody by that time. And matter of fact, in that same Bible college, and I just talked about that 2 minutes ago, they have a lodge called Love Lodge. Yeah, I know you're laughing. That's for those, especially in senior year, because they got to have all these the male students to be able to find a wife. They will have all the sisters and going to college too. They got to meet each other and talk, all that. There's no music because they're deaf. I wanted to see it, they wouldn't let, because that's kind of like a secret room. Really, I'm not kidding. It's above the cafeteria in one of the main buildings when I was there, visiting. That's really surprising because I never heard anything like this before. And I love that. Ooh, wow, that's pretty cool. I remember the same people at the deaf camp in Pennsylvania. I went there for 2 years in a row. The first one, they have deaf singles camp. I was thinking, oh yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna check them out. Oh, I like this one of them. She was so I talked to the other day that, oh, she, oh, really, oh, not my business, but yeah. I didn't find anybody, really. Then I stayed down for the regular deaf camp. That my shirt at the time came down. I was waiting for them. Hi, welcome to camp. And then I stayed for 2 weeks there. But I met a couple other uh, deaf women there. One of them, I remember her from Bill Wright's ranch years ago. That was like 8 years before that. No, that's afterwards. Sorry, it's 2 years. Excuse me. And that was Small World. No, no, you're right. I'm wrong. Okay, it's 8 years. 1990, I'm out here at Bill Wright's ranch. 1997 at the camp. 7 years. I remember now. It's the same one. We talk, but she's not my type. And because what turns me off, she doesn't close her mouth while showing food and talking with her mouth open with the food. No, 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 no. No, that's a lost one. So I couldn't find anybody out. Those related from that Bible college. Um, so, see, now I have to go. See the difference? If you're a Christian and you go into Bible college to become a pastor, missionary, or evangelist, or one of the leadership, you really need to find somebody by senior year. Not the beginning. Senior year. Because you never know if somebody will leave. Then it's not, she's not walking with the Lord. Or something may have happened with her. Maybe family issue or whatever, she had to leave for good. So, wait till senior. Okay, guys? Then, after graduation, you can marry. That couple that came, they got married 2 weeks after graduation. I was told. 2 weeks. Yeah, they talk around with people. They said many of them get married within a month of graduation after college. Because then churches would say, oh, you're married? Good. We need a married man to lead the church. That's why nobody wants to let me. Because I'm not married. There's no ring. So, all I'm doing is right here. Praise the Lord. I'm happy with that. Because that's my message for all of you. It's spread around the world. And welcome new subscriber. Now 383. Whoa! Good. Good. Y'all have a great day. Ciao.